Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know that the lighting and the angle are just really off right now. Let's just ignore that. I did 2 looks on my Instagram and my Facebook page using the Ace Beauté Scarlet Dusk palette, which I got in my March Boxy Charm. And I asked which one would you guys rather see a look on, and the orange one won. As you can see, I already have my face on. I don't have brows or anything like that, but I have my foundation, concealer, powder, brows. Ignore the brows. You guys know the situation with that. But yeah, I'm just going to do a quick little tutorial if I can remember exactly what I did. I think it was pretty simple. It was pretty simple. Like anyone could do this. But yeah, we're just going to hop into it. The shade I went into was Sunset Rose, which is this orange shade right here. And I am just going to take this Wet n Wild, is this Wet n Wild? Yep, crease brush. I'm going to take that. I'm just going to use the mirror that's on this palette, if you guys don't mind. Try to get a little closer. Now, since I do have hooded eyes, I like to put my transition crease shade a little above my actual crease because my eyes are hooded. So, I'm going to lift my brows. And I'm going to start working that shade, like I said, above my crease because I'm kind of creating my own crease. And I'm going to blend that out towards the brow. And I'm going to go back and forth with the shade a few times. Back into that shade, I'm just building it up. And I am flicking it out a little past the brow. And we're just going to continue to blend that. Like I said, I don't remember exactly what I did for that look, but it'll be close. It'll be close. Alright, I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye and I'll be right back. Anyways, we have that color down. I'm going to get a more precise blending brush. I'm going to go in with the Colourpop E2, and I'm going to go into the shade right next to it, which is Crimson, which is like this neon orange right there. And I'm going to put that into like the actual crease, like into my eye socket kind of area. And then also kind of blending it into that first shade. Did I tell you the shade name? It's Crimson. I don't know if I said that. I do like this palette. I don't think these are like the most blendable mattes I've ever used. Like this particular color is a little troublesome, if you can see that. Like it just doesn't. But a lot of bright shades like this do that sometimes, so that's okay. But it is a really beautiful palette. I'm going to take circular motions to kind of try to blend upwards towards that orange. I'm going to take a little more of that and just intensify it. Doing windshield wiper motions. Yeah, this shade is a little more difficult to blend. I'm going to start bringing this down a little towards a little bit on my lid more. But I'm not going to like necessarily cover my lid, if that makes sense. I just don't care that the color touches the lid. Okay, to help blend that, I'm going to go back in with that first shade in the first brush. That shade is Sunset Rose, and start blending those two together a little better. Sometimes with an eye look, you have to take your time going back and forth and making sure everything's blended if you want it to look seamless and not so sloppy, which is something I struggle with because I don't have patience. go back into that crimson shade and just build that up a little bit more. Like I said, it's repetitive and tedious, but it is what it is. It's just such a really beautiful shade. It does remind me of a couple of the shades in the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette, which those do blend really well in that palette. I mean, these blend okay too. I'm not putting this palette down, I'm just saying. Alright, one more time, I'm going to go back into Sunset Rose. I just want to make everything look very seamless. Okay, I'm going to do that on my other eye, and I'll be right back. This isn't exactly what I did. It's fine. I don't care. It's very similar. Alright, so next we are going to go to a more flat, like, shader brush type dealio. I'm going to use this one from Crown Cosmetics. Actually, this one's a little fat. Let's use this one from BH Cosmetics. Alright, I'm going to go into the shade. My mom's calling. Should I answer or call her back? Call her back in a second. Just in a second. Call you back, Mom. Anyways, I'm going into the shade. That's what it's called. Which is this one right here. I'm going to focus this on my outer corner and blend it into the crease on like the outer third of the eye. But I'm going to start with just building it up on this corner. Try to get close for you guys. I'm just going to stamp it gently. I don't notice much fallout with these shades, which is great. With any of the shades from this palette, because I also did like a purpley cranberry look, which I can do a video on if anyone cared. There were a few people who said they wanted to see that, so. Just building that up little by little. And I am going to take a little bit of it into, like I said, the outer corner part of my crease, just to deepen that up. Sorry, I hope I didn't get in your way just there. Okay, and I'm gonna go back into the shade Crimson gently, like just one little dot in there, and blend it with that shade in the crease. If you haven't noticed, blending is the name of the game. And then we'll go back into that first shade and blend just a little bit. I'm gonna do that on my other eye, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. We are going to move on to the lower lash line before I do the lid, because I wasn't wearing any face makeup when I did that look. I was just playing with eye makeup. So this part might be a little different too, but that's okay. All right, we're gonna take a fat pencil brush, and I'm going into the shade Crimson, which was that bright orange shade, and I'm going to connect it with the outer portion of the top part of the lid, if that makes sense. It's bright. And I will blend it together so it's not quite so harsh, and then blend it towards the inner corner. It's a little bright. Now I want to take another pencil-y brush, This is an AOA brush. It's the E132, and I'm going into the shade Pink Moon, which is this pink shade down here at the bottom. And I'm going to take just a little bit of that and kind of smoke out that crimson shade a little bit. So we're turning this look a little pink on the bottom, which is what I wanted. A little intense. But that's okay. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, before we go any further with the lower lash line, I know I'm all over the place. I'm going to do my lid. I'm gonna take the shade Hibiscus, which is this foiled orange shade right here. I will say these are pretty, but they're not very creamy. They're kind of dry, but they work. And I'm gonna put this on top of like the middle and then blend it into that outer corner shade. And I am just using my fingertip because I find it just goes on better that way. All right, and I'm going to take that E7, or what is this? The number 7 brush from BH Cosmetics with that shade gently and just kind of like blend over it a little bit and then go back and forth with those two just to make it more seamless. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is take the shade Maui, which is this pretty iridescent pink. It's almost like a duochrome. And this is going to go in the very inner corner of the lid, blending in with that orange hibiscus shade. I'm going to bring it in a little further than I want, and then take hibiscus and blend it. You know the drill. It's a little harsh still. It's a little better. All right, I'm gonna do the same thing on the other lid, and I'll be right back. Okay, we're almost done. Actually, before I finish the eyes, I'm going to do my bronzer, blush, and highlight, and my mascara, and then I'll decide if I want to do lashes, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. I will put in the description box down below everything that I used off camera. Wow, this angle is crooked, I think. Whatever. All right, we're gonna finish up real quick. I'm gonna take a flat definer brush, and I'm gonna go into the shade, which is that, like, I don't know what you'd call, like a brick brownish red. I'm gonna press this up against my waterline, kind of to act as a liner. Sorry for the traffic in the background. I'm gonna push that up against my waterline on the top too, because I don't really want like black, because I think that's just, it's too deep for this. I mean, you could if you really wanted to, but I don't want to. All right, let's do the inner corner highlight, which I'm gonna use the shade Aruba for, which is this shade right here. I just found the brush that I used for that. What did I do with it? Here it is. I use this as my inner corner highlight. Obviously, I already did my face highlight and such. Like I said, I will have that all down in the description box below. I'm going to take this shade also very lightly on my brow bone, not too much. Just a little something. All right, I am going to, I haven't done my lower mascara yet, so let me do that. I was going to do lashes, because lashes would look so good with this. But the lashes that I had in the picture, which are the only lashes I have right now, are Ardell Wispies, the band is clear and you can see it. Like, it won't cover up with eyeliner. I tried. I don't know what you're supposed to do with that. I have no clue. So yeah, my lashes look really bad. All right, let's do lip and we will be done-ish, right? Whatever. All right. Ooh, I didn't do lip before because I was just doing my eyes. I have this orangey red from Colourpop, which I feel like I would take off immediately after filming. So maybe I'll do a nude. I'm just gonna do a nude because I'm boring. All right, let's go into the shoe. That's not nude. Actually, scratch that. We will use the Colourpop 21 Questions. It's a Velvet Blur lipstick because it has like an orangey tone to it, kind of. These lipsticks smell good. They kind of smell like vanilla-ish. All right, we're gonna use setting spray. Now, I've been using lately the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, but I noticed no matter what foundation I'm using, and it could just be the foundations, I don't know yet, I just get oily very quickly compared to what I'm used to. So let's do a different setting spray. Sorry, it's behind my camera. I'm gonna try not to. I'm almost out. I need to buy a new one. This is the Milani Make It Last 16 Hour. So we're gonna use this. If you are sensitive to scents, this does kind of have like a perfumey smell to it, so be aware of that. Yes, I know my hair's a hot mess this entire video, and so is the rest of me because I haven't gotten dressed today yet. But anyways, that is the tutorial on this eye look. I hope you guys liked it. I am not the greatest at doing tutorials, but I'm trying. It's really hard for me to film content for this channel because the kids are always here, obviously, and we're all here, and Alex is working a lot. But I hope you guys are safe and healthy. Stay tuned and keep an eye out for our family channel, which we've started. We just haven't uploaded anything yet. Let's keep an eye out for that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.